Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016 Branding Solutions, and we are on Raw, and we always start with our pre-show, and we have American Alpha versus the Shining Stars, my tag team champions, and the Shining Stars are winning. American Alpha are a building team that I really think can go a long way on this game and in real life, but Shining Stars are my main tag team for the main reason I want New Day to be single stars again. As I said in the previous episodes, I needed to give a heel team the titles so I can give it to the face team I want to have them in the future. We have a simple pre-show match again where we have Jinder Mahal defeating TJ Perkins. It's just to see what they're like, see if there's any chemistry between any of these guys. And the Ring Kings versus the Ascension, and the Ring Kings win on their debut, and the Ascension continue their defeats because they're rated awfully. They've got no momentum. I need something to save them, but they're like only my third heel team, and the other one's the Social Outcasts on the show. So. And the final match I just put together, Evan Bourne versus Neville. Evan Bourne with the win. Just simple enough really. I want to see two light heavyweights could really lift the crowd. So we go into the main show where we have Triple H continuing his booking of these two matches. Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, Chris Jericho, Dolph Ziggler, Money in the Bank qualifier at Backlash in a couple of weeks' time, and 92 is a great start for the show. Our first match was a Money in the Bank qualifier match, which Jack Swagger won thanks to a distraction from Roderick Strong, and it comes off with an awful match rating, and they don't click. Well, that's good, they won't be seeing each other again. Swagger's goes to Money in the Bank, and Roderick Strong cuts a promo on The Miz afterwards, because The Miz has been attacking Roderick Strong after his surprise victory over The Rock on his debut, and then beating The Miz the next night. The Usos defeat Crime Time, and this is just another match to push the Usos, and I believe it was a Money in the Bank tag team qualifying match as well, because we've got to put the Usos in. They're probably the biggest tag team outside of New Day on this roster at the moment. So I have to put the Usos being contenders to take Money in the Bank. And Triple H has booked a match between Roderick and The Miz for Backlash. We'll go through the other pre-match shows there in a minute. This is, again, I'm just trying to push Roderick Strong. Miz is very good at what he does, so this will work out nicely. We go back to the Raws. These are the other Money in the Bank qualifiers. We're going to have American Alpha versus the Ascension, Certified G's versus Social Outcasts, and Rocky Romero and Xavier Woods versus Sudden Impact, which obviously gives away the ending to the tag title match at Backlash, but we knew it was going that way because Big E is also going to move into singles competition. And the single matches, we've had one, we've got Dolph and Jericho. We're going to have Evan Bourne versus Samoa Joe, Justin Gabriel versus TJ Perkins, Neville versus Carlito, and Sami Zayn versus Roderick Strong, which easily Sami Zayn's definitely going to win that. I do know who's going to win the rest, but I'll keep them a bit of a surprise until we get to the matches. Rocky Romero's debut, he defeats Carlito, which it was just to make sure he can actually go with the big guys, or Carlito's comeback job at the moment. He is aligned with the Shining Star, so this does work for the tag team title match. And after the match, Big E and Xavier cut a promo on the Shining Stars like New Day would. In our intercontinental like massacre between all like so-called indie stars, if you would like, with Justin Gabriel and Sami Zayn versus Owens and Joe. Kevin Owens defeats Sami Zayn with a 6-star frog splash. They're all looking very good in this match, really. After the match, Owens and Joe start beating down Sami Zayn, and Kofi Kingston makes the save, because it is going to be Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens at Backlash. I'll probably put Joe, Zayn and Gabriel in a triple threat #1 contenders match. I think that will be best for all three of them. Actually, we're going to do that now. I think that will work. That doesn't affect any of the results though. For the other leading into Money in the Bank, because they'll become the #1 contenders for the next Raw solo pay-per-view rather than for the next this title match won't happen at Money in the Bank, I don't think. So the next we have, this is literally just thrown in there to see what we can do. I put Kurt Angle against Curtis Axel, and they have great chemistry. Who would have thought? But so 70's not too bad a match really though. Chris Jericho continues his criticism of Dolph Ziggler and his show-off style, and gets a 92 for this, so this is brilliant. In the main event, the tag team of Roman Reigns and Ziggler versus Jericho and Ambrose. Dolph Ziggler struggled to keep up, which was a bit of a surprise. Brought it down to a B. Jericho took the pin when Roman Reigns pinned him with a spear. Keeps Dean Ambrose looking great. And after the match, Jericho and Ambrose, it's mainly a brawl. We don't need the call out bit there, but they all have a big brawl to end the show. And this is going to be, I think it's going to be a bit bad, so I'm going to go 75. It's an 82, well, I did not see that. Actually, the last 3 segments were amazing, so that explains it all. We go back to the main screen, see if my new signings are coming in, and see how the storylines are progressing. Okay, and we're back to the main screen. We'll just see how this comes back. Excellent, struck gold with this show, so we are keeping this very consistent. News. She wants to be called up. Well, she's useless. They're moaning because they're not winning. There's not much you can do with them unless I decide to move the social outcasts and turn them into a social something else, or maybe put a surprise and put them in a ladder match, which could be a big surprise really there. So maybe something to look at in the future, but they have no chemistry. And we have a new development signing, again adding to the women's division, and Paul White Big Show has asked for his release. Do I want to keep the Big Show? I have been saying I've got too many dead weight superstars, and this could be an easy way to get rid of one. I think I might actually accept his offer and release the Big Show. I don't need the Big Show really. He was never a main draw. He's only really been there to job to some of my younger talents, so I'll keep him on my shortlist, see where he ends up. Let's see, Paul White, isn't it? We'll see where he ends up. TNA put an offer in. They may put a sneaky bid in to try and keep him, because I don't want him going to TNA. For Raw we have Best in the World 81. The IC title match is getting better now, which is good to see. The Name Makers, this is pretty much a dead storyline I think. Roderick and the Miz is getting better. The tag title is definitely getting better. And the world title is not at its strongest, but still going well. Creatively, who is hot and who is not? Charlotte, Cody, Bad News, Baron, and Big Kaz. Big Kaz is the only one off Raw on there. Who is not? The Social Outcast, basically. Do I have to turn them into a monster heel? Could that be the only way to really save their momentum? I don't really know. It may be my only chance really to make that happen. We're going to end the show here and look forward to seeing you when you come back for more SmackDown next time out. Thank you.